Hi everyone, so today we are at the beautiful Toren wine estate and I'm super excited because I get to chat to Albie Koch, who is the managing director but also one of the first winemakers here. With over 20 years of experience, Albie has really played a huge role in the success of Toren. And today we get to take a little bit of a tour and also see exactly what Toren is all about. Hi Albie, how are you doing today?
Fine yourself, Bronwin?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for having me at this beautiful Toren estate. I'm very excited to be here. Do you mind taking me on a little bit of a tour and just telling me exactly what Toren is all about and how you started your journey here?
Yes, of course. No, welcome, and let's go and have a look.
Thank you.
So, Bronwin, thank you very much for being here at Toren today.
Yeah.
Our journey started about 25 years ago. Because actually we just celebrated our 25th vintage at the Toren.
Yeah.
Of course, I've been part of the Toren from day one, meaning the winemaker.
Yeah.
Started here as a youngster. Today I've grown a bit on the place, and the place has grown on me.
Yeah, definitely.
And we've come a long way that we created South Africa's first 5-variety Bordeaux style blend.
Yeah.
Our focus, of course, are on super premium wines.
Yeah.
We focus on a certain segment of the market, and of course it's a niche market.
Yeah.
And so we've applied all our skills to that over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
And going forward, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
We really want to be a leader in the marketplace of South Africa, not only us as the Toren, but also for our South African wines abroad, overseas, and to show the world what we can do here in South Africa.
Yeah. When I stepped in here, I was just blown away at the agriculture and the way it looks. The Toren is absolutely beautiful. But I just want to know, load shedding had a major impact on all the businesses, but how did you guys manage to overcome that? Or what are the challenges that you guys at Toren faced?
Us being on a farm, we are exposed to much other more environmental stuff, like cables being cut by agricultural implements. Yeah. So you're off 2, 3, 4 hours or a day or stuff like that, or there's theft happening, overnight theft. So your sequence is quite different than what you would find in a normal load shedding environment.
Okay.
Us being in the wine business, specifically at certain times of the year, we need to do certain things.
Yeah.
So for harvest, we need to harvest. So we can't cut the grapes and let it stand overnight. That it will have a devastating effect on the quality of the grapes. So we had to look at the long-term solution for our business.
So with a lot of businesses obviously now moving towards renewable energy, right? And Toren being one of those businesses, how did that integration take place and what was the process in deciding on we are going to implement renewable energy into Toren?
Well, it's just not the fact that we have to add the solutions for our load shedding times off.
Yeah.
We also thought of where we're going to as the world, as a country.
Yeah.
And we being Africa, we've got an abundance of sunlight, which Europeans does not have.
Yeah.
So we've got that advantage. And why not just harness that and integrate that into our day-to-day running of the business? So that's why we've installed solar panels on the roof, as you can see here at the back. So that's why we installed the solar panels here on the roof, and that integrates with our battery system as well, with our genset system.
Yeah.
Of course, the genset system is a very lastminute.com sort of solution.
Yeah.
The others will take over. So on a nice sunny day, we run straight off. We don't even use the grid at all. We are still connected to the grid for the time being. But all in all, we can actually run on a sunny summer's day, we can run 100% off system.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Albie, you've mentioned, the abundance of sun that we have in Africa and your impressive solar system that you have here. But with that, you will require an energy storage system. So I know that you guys have implemented the BlueNova energy storage system, but why did you choose BlueNova? What was the reason behind that?
There's a few considerations, Bronwin. First of all, we are in Africa, so we need something that can handle Africa and
Local
the conditions we throw it at. Local is lekker. So we needed something that's secure, that we know that was developed here. Sometimes you get products that's developed in a much more easier environment, and you get the SA environment thrown at them, and it fails.
Yeah.
So and then of course the proximity close to the manufacturing plant is very close to us. So we've got comebacks. Always. When the pauper eats the fan is then when it's not the most convenient time. So yeah, we can just shout out and they can quickly pop over and replace our battery, which has happened in the past. That when we were setting up, there was with one of the cells there was an issue.
Yeah.
So they quickly popped over, recalibrated the cells, and we were back online, quick.
Okay.
So and that's all the considerations you need to take in mind.
Yeah. But where have you heard of BlueNova for the first time? How did that come about?
Well, actually, I met one of your sales and marketing ladies that came to Toren for another function, and we started talking. I was known, the brand BlueNova was known to me in terms of the environment of the 12-volt deep cycle batteries, especially for 4x4 for off-road caravans. But I didn't know that they were making it on a bigger scale. So I did some research and I found the website, looked at the website. And when I first initially got the first quote in, they quoted me actually on a different set of batteries, imported batteries. So I looked at the BlueNova once and did a comparison quote, and it was favorable. And it
just made sense to you?
Made sense to me, at that stage. So,
do you mind if we go have a look at the
Sure, let's go and have a look where how's the batteries.
So we're standing next to a very impressive 55 kilowatt hour Slimline HV battery that you guys have installed over here. It looks very nice, I must say.
Quite neat and tucked in.
Exactly, yes. Since implementing the BlueNova battery, what improvements have you guys seen?
Well, again, first of all, the battery system, we actually, our need for storage capacity is much higher. So, but we implemented, first of all, a system to take us over those 2 hours of load shedding that we normally were supplied to us to enable to handle our energy demand capacity. So for the future, we will definitely add on batteries if the need arises. But for us, it's more about taking also that spikes out of the system. So the battery will handle all of that on our behalf with the inverter system that Eskom might throw at us. Today, we can easily run on an evening. We run 5-6 hours with the energy demand being less. This system being so nice and tucked in made it also nice that we can install it inside the building where it's free from dust and all of those things that doesn't like the batteries and the inverter doesn't like. So it's just a neat system. It's when I saw it first, I couldn't imagine that this small setup can handle our 55 kilowatts of demand, which we normally run on a per hour. That's our peak. Peak. In winter, we run on much smaller demand. Over evenings, we run at maybe 8 to 9 to 10 kilowatt. So it's very, very, very sufficient for us at this stage.
And there you have it, folks, from the words of a famous winemaker, Albie Koch, who's happy with his BlueNova energy system. The only thing left to ask is, Albie, would you recommend BlueNova to the next business looking to install renewable energy?
Bronwin, I think I will definitely. First of all, when you buy something, you look at it from what's the purpose of what you want to apply it to? And then, of course, afterwards, it's how good the service are. So I've received very good service. We received very good service. The technicians were on site. They wanted to solve the problem. As I mentioned earlier on, there was an issue with the calibration only of one of the cells that were not 100%. And they were out and they did it. And that's why you buy it. Is that not only the product, but it's also the after service that's very keen or important to us.
Albie, thank you so much for having us here today. We really appreciated the tour and hearing more about your journey and Toren's history. We do hope that you get to extend your battery and your energy storage system, and of course, BlueNova is the way to go. There you have it, folks. Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in and visit Toren because we will definitely be here next time as well.